Welcome back to Two Dudes.
One podcast.
I'm Judman.
Okay.
We're the hosts of 2Dudes1Podcast. And this week we're doing something a little different. You could probably already tell, but we're doing a tier list podcast.
I love tier lists.
I love tier lists. All those YouTube videos and everything. Sheesh.
Jay Schlatt cereal tier list and
I
his
love
chip
that.
tier list.
I love those
Both.
videos.
Except his taste, ass.
His taste is ass, dude. Anyway, but before we're not going straight into the tier list like that. We're gonna have a little bit of small talk. How are you doing right now?
Not too bad. Ready to get
How was your day?
Started. It was okay. Played some games. Got some fast food. Some KFC. Regret it. Kind of ass. Kind of
Really?
It wasn't how I wanted it to be.
That's kind of always how fast food is. I feel like you like imagine it in your head. You're like, and then you get it. You're like, I mean, this is
Crispy
all right.
Tenders. I also got something I normally don't get. I usually don't get the tender box. I usually just get a side order of fries, popcorn shrimp, or popcorn
I've heard
chicken.
their fries are really good. Are they?
They changed them. I like the wedges, but
Oh
no.
I've heard a lot of people like the new ones. Some people put them like above McDonald's and Wendy's and everything. It's crazy.
No way.
Yeah, I know. Crazy.
We should do a tier list on that.
Oh, whoa. Leaking our ideas. Leaking our ideas.
Yeah, we're just going to keep doing tier lists every week.
Every single week, new tier list. You think we'll run out of them eventually?
I think I just get bored of it.
I'll put that in F tier.
This video idea, F tier.
Not funny.
Now it's time to be serious.
Oh.
Well, how was your day?
Oh, that's okay. It was a little boring. I didn't really do much. I made myself like a little pizza thing, I didn't really go anywhere, just sat home all day. That's about it. That's kind of what you do on day offs,
The first day off, you're lazy. Then that second day rolls around, and then you're like,
oh, I'm ready to do
tomorrow.
Stuff, and then the next day you already have to go back to work.
I'm excited. I'm going to pull the trigger on that Klay Thompson jersey. 2 weeks. Going to that basketball game.
You hope.
She called me about it today and brought it up, so.
Ah, shit. You're that guy. You're that guy. All right. Tier list time. Now, up first on this gaming tier list.
I could think of the first game you were going to say.
Roblox. Now, what tiers we have? We have S, A, B, C, D, F, and I don't know where I've never played.
The last time
what is your opinion on Roblox?
I was going to say, the last time I played Roblox was in high school because we'd go into the computer lab instead of actually working on our papers and stuff. Roblox. And I don't have much experience with the game. I played their Counter-Strike knockoff, their Battlefield knockoff. Other than that, don't really play it. It's really interesting. I see on Twitter they have that game that looks better than most AAA shooters. I don't remember what it's called.
It's called Recoil.
That shit looks cool.
Or Phantom Forces. One of the two. Those are the only two I've ever played. Recoil and Phantom Forces.
Phantom Forces sounds...
Recoil is like a COD knockoff that's unironically really fun. And Phantom Forces is like a Battlefield knockoff. That's also unironically really fun. It's weird how much they can do with Roblox.
I lied. I played Pokemon. I also played Pokemon on Roblox.
Tell me, what tier do you think it belongs in?
What do we got? S, A, B, C, D, F? Didn't play? I'll give it a B. Right in the middle. I haven't played it. The potential's there. You see with that game that we were just talking about. The potential's there.
I'd say the only reason it's not higher is because,
it's a kid's game.
It's a kids game and it's kind of a cesspool. There's like,
Like GTA RP.
yeah. So I'm gonna agree with you. B tier. Our next game, Fortnite. You say mid?
No, I said, oh man.
Oh, I thought you said mid.
Before Chapter 2, S tier game.
S tier. Wow. Even I wouldn't ever call it S tier.
At Fortnite season 1 through like 10, that was prime gaming. That
I
everyone was playing.
I still wouldn't
Everyone
call it
was
S
playing.
tier.
I'm saying those chapters. Now it's probably a B, maybe
You
a
have to
low
rate
A.
it all time. You have to average them all out.
It's a low A, high B for me.
I think an A is fair. It's really good. It's still really good. The amount of collabs and everything that they get is crazy. It's like you're playing a fucking fever dream whenever you play the game. You fucking hop on Rick and Morty is fucking cranking 90s on Master Chief and Doomslayer.
I think that's the reason why these games fun is because
Yeah,
you have the silly crossovers. If it was just take away the skins, the map's kind of ass.
I disagree with that. I like the new map.
Just the old map's just better. I
You're
mean,
stuck
even
in
like
nostalgia.
it's not even stuck in nostalgia. Like
You
I
guys are
like
gonna
what they
see a
did with
pattern in Corbin's likings.
no, no. The
Oh shit, the
nostalgia
goggles are
glasses are off.
off. They're off.
The goggles are off. I'm just saying that when they first added snowboards, when they first added ATVs, when they first added the fucking the plunger
I
things that
do
you launch
think
around
that
on,
when they started, I think they started to add too much to the game. If that's where you're going with that.
I liked airplanes. I liked the
Oh really?
hoverboards. I liked a lot of the stuff. I just don't like the new map. The new I just like I like the
Weird.
events too. I'd say if you're including the events too, it's an A tier game with the events too.
Yeah, I'd put it in A tier for us. Our next game, I think, hands down, is gonna be one of the best games on here, and I think both of us will agree
Oh
it's
God,
very easily an S tier game.
I don't even know what game you're gonna say. The game popped in my
Minecraft.
head. I knew you were gonna say Minecraft. S
It's
tier.
I don't even think we have to discuss it. We don't even have to like.
Nostalgia, dude. One of my
Nostalgia
favorite
Nest is
memories.
on or off. It's S.
Remember it. Sixth or seventh grade. Came home that Friday night. The end update came out, and I remember
Oh,
playing that shit on my world. That was so fun.
it's just perfect, really. You can do whatever you want. You mine,
You
you craft.
do you have a memory or an anecdote
A memory or an
from your?
anecdote? I remember I used to play Hunger Games a fuck ton in like freshman year of high school. I would always play Hunger Games and like Mindplex mini games. When I'd get home from school, I'd FaceTime my best friend at the time, and not you. Spoiler alert: we've actually only known each other for like 2 years. Not
Yeah,
even,
yeah,
which is
not even.
crazy to be honest. But yeah, I'd FaceTime them. We'd play fucking Hunger Game duos and shit. The original battle royale.
I mean, I didn't play Minecraft PC until probably 2015, 2016, when that was like during the craze. But just think about it. Close your eyes and picture the old Minecraft Hunger Game maps.
Yeah,
You got the netherrack on fire on top of you.
so
You have the
good,
you'd have the piston shoot you up.
so good. To be honest, for the ones that I know that neither of us played, I think I'm just not just gonna skip over them in the little.
Well,
Bleh.
name a couple so we could.
Okay, so Final Fantasy Online. I don't think either of us have ever. No,
I was thinking about it, but if I'm gonna play an RPG, I'm just gonna
I
play Skyrim Online.
believe that's Borderlands 3 up next. I know it's Borderlands, but I can't tell which one it is. It's like a pink background and he has a 3 up to his head, so I'm assuming it's 3. But I could
Does
be
he have
dumb.
it? Is there anything golden?
No.
Borderlands is a franchise. All the games, the good ones, the bad ones.
Whoa. I don't. That's not what this is about. Let's just say it's Borderlands 3 for the sake of the tier list. Borderlands 3.
The B tier game.
B tier?
Yeah.
I don't. I
It's an O.
agree. It's B tier, but it's not the worst. But it's definitely not the best.
Let's just put it like this: Borderlands 3. The story is worse than the second game, but in my opinion, it's more interesting than the first. The movement is better than the first,
Better than all of them.
and a lot of the mechanics and everything in Borderlands 3 is better than the first one. And I would put, even though I'm not a big fan of Borderlands 1, B tier game. Borderlands 3 is B tier game. You got the pre sequel in A, the Borderlands 2
Whoa,
in
whoa, whoa, whoa,
S.
whoa! You can't. Whoa! What if they're in this list, man?
Then you know where to
Whoa!
put that. Then you know where to put them.
I'll agree with you on that. I don't think I. We've had this discussion before. I disagree with you that it's better than Borderlands 1. I think it's worse than Borderlands 1 and 2. And even it being the second worst in the franchise, because Tiny Tina's is kind of its own thing. And even then, I think Tiny Tina's is better than Borderlands 3, which you really disagree with. But even at the second worst in the franchise, it's a B for me, which is kind of crazy. If you think about it.
Not even thinking about it. Bad take.
Next game, I also don't think either of us have played, but it's Mass Effect.
I wanted to play it, but I've never played it.
Yeah. Uh, another one we haven't played. After this, I'll just skip to one that I think I know we both played. Dota 2.
I don't like MOBAs. MOBAs are ass.
I've never really played it. All right, I'll skip to one that we like. The next one in the rows that I know at least I have played. PUBG.
I've never really played PUBG like that
Really?
because I got my first my first computer was my mom's old touchscreen Acer that I played
Definitely
Counter Strike
couldn't
on.
run PUBG.
Yeah, and by the time 2018 rolled around, PUBG was kind of dead. Fortnite was the big game, so
That's
I
fair.
really played it.
Okay, so I'll just put in never played just for the sake.
What do you think about it though?
Now, um, well, I think it's oh okay. Like I know it was really the first like huge battle royale. It had the all-time Steam players at once. So I don't know if it still does or not anymore.
I don't think so.
I know it was crazy big. I'd probably put it in B tier. I think Fortnite's better. Maybe yeah, B tier. I just didn't. I wasn't really into the vibe of PUBG. I didn't really like the style of it. I like a more arcadey game rather than realistic game.
No, PUBG still has the best all-time peak at 3.2 million.
Oh
Counter Strike
wow,
is second with 1.3, and
wow,
then it plummets to Monster Hunter World with 334,000.
Jesus. All right, one I know we both have played, which I think I know your rating of it because it's one of your favorite games of all time. I know the build up is immense.
I don't know what game you're gonna say. I say a lot of games.
Terraria.
Oh, easy S tier. Easy S
Easy.
tier. It's in competition with Minecraft for the best sandbox game of all time.
Do you think
Well, I
it's
guess it's
better though?
true. Yes and no. I think
Better in some ways, better in others.
Minecraft's more fun with building. The
True.
fighting is more intricate, more built out. But the items in Terraria are the bosses, the items,
That's the one
unmatched.
thing I feel like Minecraft is missing is bosses.
If Minecraft were able to incorporate like classes, like Terraria, you can have a
Oh yeah.
mage build, you can have a swordsman, a rifle person, but you start off with bows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But Terraria is one of the best games of all time.
I agree. Even though I think I've only played enough up to like the eye.
First one of the first bosses.
Yeah. But from what I've played, from what I've watched on YouTube and everything, I get the appeal. I've just personally never been able to commit to the grind that is the game. I know it has a fuck ton of content and all that, but
Third shift, 2 o'clock in the morning. No one's coming for hours. I just clean the bathrooms at my old job. Terraria. I got back when mobile only had up to the golem. I got to the golem, made the arena. I don't remember if I ever fought him. I think that's the time I got laid off because of COVID. And crazy.
just good vibes. Next, which you don't have a lot of experience in, but you have played. Risk of Rain 2.
An A-tier game.
I'd agree. I agree. Wow. I didn't expect you to rate it that high, actually. What's your reasoning?
VR.
Because you
The
haven't
VR
played it that
mod
much.
VR is crazy. If I could have a VR setup that lasted more than 3 hours, I could play that game all day.
I think even the base game is A tier, even without the VR, to be honest.
I think VR is one of my favorite ways to play games, so if I can play a game in VR, I think I'd like it more than the base game. But that's just my opinion.
Next up, Fall Guys.
Bought Fall Guys when it was on Steam one of the first weeks it came out. Played it once, didn't like it, uninstalled it, and didn't play until we were playing with you and Cameron. The B tier game.
B tier? No, no, no. It's an A tier game. The amount of fun and bullshitting that happens on that game is so good. There's no way you think it's B tier.
It's an okay game.
It's a good game. It's so fun.
I think Fall Guys got bought up by Epic, right? Epic has their connections to get the skins. If Fall Guys didn't have the cool skins like I played when Master Chief came out, if it doesn't have that, I think the skins, another game that has those skins that makes it kind of funny. You know, like, oh, I got killed by Master Chief. Sonic the Hedgehog dragged me off the side of the map. That's funny, but
I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
you can put it where you want. It's your list, but I'm telling you my opinion.
It's our list, and I can't.
Hey,
there's no row between A and B. We have to agree on something here.
I'll bump it up to an A. I'll come up with you.
All right.
But that means the next game we disagree on, we go with my rating.
All right. Next game I've played, not in a while. I don't know if you've ever played it, actually. Team Fortress 2.
I love TF2.
Really? You've played it?
Played it. Bad at it, which is why it's going to go low. Not low, but it's going to go low. I'm not good at it, but I can see the fun. And I had played it when there wasn't that many people.
So?
Valve! Make Team Fortress 3.
So?
B tier game.
B tier. Wow. I was also bad at it. I also see why people like it though. It all the like different like movement things and like the silly little fucking cosmetics. Another game. Just I mean the gameplay in general is just pretty fun. Playing the sniper, the spy, all that.
There could be
I'll
five.
agree with you. I'll agree with you. It's B tier. We're definitely gonna get fucked on for that, but
it could be A tier. I mean, if Valve made extra content with it, it's interesting seeing because when you're on Steam and it pops up in my community feed, it's cool to see that the community's still running tournaments, still doing this.
Yeah.
And Valve can't. It's dumb.
Yeah. Well, they stopped supporting it.
It's still a popular game.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Next game we've both sunk thousands of hours into. CSGO. One of the best esports games of all time, I'd say.
Oh, whoa.
I think this is true.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, what's your opinion on CSGO?
an A tier game. And the only reason why it's not S is because they took Dust 2 out of community map pool and they put Anubis in, and Anubis is ass.
A tier. I don't. I don't. I was
They
just
just also
thinking
need to add
S,
something
just because
new.
it's just so iconic.
Iconic doesn't mean good. Or I guess
It's toxic as fuck, but it's kind of fun. But it's kind of cancer. I guess I'll agree because it's not always good, and it can get a little bit stale with the low content. And yeah, I guess I agree with you. Next game. What is the next game we both played? Uh, I don't know if you played this one. Rainbow Six.
I like Rainbow Six.
Really? I think there was a point where they got a new dev team and they completely ruined the game, and it hasn't
Really,
been the
they got a
same
new dev
since.
team.
Yeah, they got a
I
new dev team, and the past I think it's like a year of the game has been ass.
There's this guy who's on TikTok, and it's his streamer, and I think he uploads on YouTube too. His name is Jinxie, and he's so funny. I
Really?
I love I love watching his Rainbow Six. He like reviews people's clips, and he's like, "Oh, yep, you're plat." It's so funny.
I I think I'd put Rainbow Six in C.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll agree with you because I was grinding to get it was I don't remember when it was. It was like before it was like level 20 or level 30 to get up to play
Yeah.
comp. And then like one day I was ready to grind out and get to comp, and then they raised it to 50, and then I couldn't play comp, so I uninstalled it.
Oh my god. Next game, iconic. Revolutionary.
Let me take a guess. Let me take a swing
Go ahead.
to GTA 5.
No. That's coming up though. Sims 4.
Never played it.
You've never played Sims. Okay. I'll put in never
Never
played then.
played. I've never played a Sims game.
That's
Actually, that's
surprising.
not true. I played one on the PSP.
Oh damn, you're old. Next one. I've played a fuck ton of, but I don't know if you have. It was mainly during my childhood. Halo Master Chief Collection. So that's Halo 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And Reach.
Now, I've never been a big Halo fan. I loved 3. I never played the first one, never played the second one. I had 3 ODST and Reach. And those are the 3 I played. And I only 3 I played the campaign fully, never beat ODST or Reach campaign, only played multiplayer, and I wasn't very good at it. But I can understand how iconic and how revolutionary that game series is for the FPS genre and esports in general. And that's why the Master Chief Collection is A tier.
Okay. I'll agree with you there. For me, Halo was like literally a staple in my childhood. Like I loved that game. It was my favorite game as a kid, all the way up until I was able to make my own opinions.
So you played.
um,
I assume you played. So you played on Xbox 360 growing up.
I played Xbox Original, Xbox 360, Xbox One.
So if you were, I don't know if that game's on the list, but if you were to have booted up your Xbox 360 and your friends let you choose the game, would it be Halo 3 or Modern Warfare 2? Those games came out around the same time. I think. I think.
They're I like them both for different reasons. I like the multiplayer in MW2 more, but I like the story in Halo 3 more. So I guess I'd probably get more out of Modern Warfare 2. But
I think the reason why I don't like or Halo multiplayer or just combat in general is because I played Modern Warfare 2 and World at War and Modern Warfare or COD 4.
I don't know. Halo's just too good. Next game. I'm going to say I'm skipping Stardew Valley solely because I haven't played it.
Girlfriend's been playing it. She loves it.
But just for the hell of it, what would you rate it?
I own it. I wanted to play it. I've never really gotten into it. From what my
Oh, okay.
girlfriend has said, she's like she put 20. I think she hit 24 hours, and she's like, I'm addicted. I'm addicted, and it's like me with 1,500 hours on this account with Counter Strike, play 4,000 hours lifetime. It's like
You're addicted at 24? Okay, so we both haven't played it enough to fairly rate it, right?
Right.
Next game. You mentioned it already.
Grand Theft Auto, GTA 5,
5.
S tier.
Ass?
Are you saying? I think GTA 5 is super fun. The amount of obviously online grinding for cash is dumb, but if you have the money, all the vehicles you can buy, the tuner update, GTA 5 story mode, I just think it's crazy and
I
good.
personally don't think GTA Online is that fun. I think it's quite unfair. Because you need so much money, and you get barely any money from doing anything but heists. You either have
Yes,
to
that's
grind the
them.
shit or dump money into it, and I don't think it's fair.
If take the money out of the picture, if the content were just free.
That's not how it is, though, so you can't rate it that way.
I don't know. I feel like you have a high end. You buy the criminal enterprise pack.
That's
It's
why I
$5.
put
You
it in
get.
A tier, because of online and how unfair it is.
Remember what we said last time? If we had a disagreement.
Yeah, we already
Bump
did
that.
yours.
Which one?
No, not Fall Guys. It was TF2.
Oh, you
I
didn't.
thought
What
it would
did?
be A tier, and you thought it would be B tier, so I put a B tier.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, sorry. My apologies.
So it's going in A tier. GTA 5 and A tier. Corbin doesn't like that. Corbin doesn't
That's
like
okay. Me
All right, it's
personally,
going in
I can just go in my garage, pick a car, drive around, and then it's fun. It's fun. It's a nice game that you can just turn your brain off to.
That's true, but still just not S tier for me. Like when I think of it, I don't think masterpiece. I don't know. A lot of people would, but
That's okay.
Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Never really. I bought it. Oh, when did I buy it? I bought it for Xbox One. I don't know. Remember what year it came out? I think I got it in either summer 2016 or summer 2017. So I don't know when it came out.
It came out in 2015.
Yeah, I had bought it because I wasn't up to date with CODs after Black Ops 2 came out. No, not Black Ops 2. Advanced Warfare. I don't
That
remember.
was the one right before Black Ops 3.
Yeah, so I played Advanced Warfare, and then I stopped playing Call of Duty because I didn't upgrade to the Xbox One. Had the Xbox 360. I actually really just stopped playing games. I played games on my brother's computer from time to time, but I wasn't a big into playing games anymore. And
So
then
you don't really have an opinion?
I have an opinion on the zombies.
Okay.
Some of the greatest Call of Duty zombie maps ever made.
True. And custom zombies, because you can count that because it's a base feature.
On PC, but I played it on Xbox, so I haven't experienced that.
Yeah,
Well, I have. Well, I have, but when I played it before, I had it. That's an easy B tier COD game.
B? This is
I didn't
top
play it.
3 CODs of all time. Or top 5, I'll say. Top 5 CODs of all time.
That I. Mm, I don't
Solely
know.
from the multiplayer and zombies. The campaign we don't talk about.
That was okay. So a memory I'm having is that there's a redwood forest map with those big ass trees. Was that Black Ops 3? That shit with
Fire.
the gravity spikes,
Fire.
Annihilator,
Fire.
Specialists, or L's.
Fire. But I would have put it A tier, but it's
We'll
your
put it A
turn.
tier. Nope.
No,
We'll put
no,
it. Put it A tier.
it's your turn because I put GTA 5 in A instead of S. So BO3 is going in B instead of A.
It's crazy.
Next game, I know we've both played a lot. It's a battle royale. My personal favorite, Apex
Really
Legends.
lost. I have a love-hate relationship with Apex Legends.
I agree.
They do something so good, and then they. Oh, what's the new map called? I don't know what the new map is called. Actually, let me just look it up.
I don't remember what it's called, but I do get what you're saying. They do something so like they add in like a super cool hero, but then they have like an ass map, or they
Storm
add in
Point.
a good map and then they fucking make the game buggy as fuck with hackers or something.
I'll say this: Storm Point, ass.
Nope.
It goes. You're on
Wrong.
your mind.
Wrong. Wrong.
It goes. Okay, so first off, it goes. I wouldn't say base Kings Canyon. I think a couple seasons in, when they had those underground bunkers. I don't remember what season that was on Kings
I
Canyon.
don't know either.
So Skulltown mid. After Skulltown, when they had the
Skulltown is
Skulltown?
fire.
oh, it was sweaty and not fun.
Skulltown is so good. You're
Anyways,
crazy.
we won't get it. We won't get into that right now. But it goes Kings Canyon, World's Edge, Olympus, Storm Point. They made 2 back-to-back bad.
Olympus is good. It's better than World's Edge.
Oh, it is not.
World's
Olympus
Edge is
has
my least favorite.
It is the second best map in the game behind Kings
No,
Canyon.
it's not. No, it's
Oh,
not. You're
oh,
bugging.
oh! Sorry,
You're
sorry,
bugging.
sorry. They're back on.
Yeah, true. They are. What would you rate Apex Legends on?
An A-tier game.
I agree. I think recently
but that
hasn't
makes-
been as good, but
That makes me have to change my decision because I think Apex is better than Fortnite. I can't have Fortnite higher on the list.
it's not. Fortnite's A tier.
Oh, that didn't I rate it an S tier though?
No.
I feel like I did. I don't know.
All right. Well, next game. Huge game. Revolution. I just say the same thing over and over again.
Next
But it
game.
really is. Gary's mod.
One of the games my mom's old Acer touchscreen desktop could play.
I thought you were gonna go one of the games of all time.
It is a game of all time.
I personally had so much fucking fun on that game with my friends dicking around and shit. I'd put it S tier.
I didn't have any friends to play that game with. Or actually, that's not true. I did have one friend, and we go way back. We'd play 1942 RP. It was so fun.
So
That shit was so fun. S tier.
yes, sir. Yes,
It's an S
sir.
tier game.
This next one I've played a little bit of. I don't know if you have, so I'll mention it. Mortal Kombat 11. No? Damn.
I don't know.
Not a
I don't know
Mortal
the
Kombat
last.
guy?
I don't know. I don't know the last Mortal Kombat game I've played.
I believe the next game here we both have played. Oh, Dying Light.
We didn't beat it.
Well, we played it. We played it enough. You got a gist.
Is it Mark? No. Hold on, I'm trying to find out the
I've
last
beaten it. He hasn't beat it. Corbin, we moved on from Mortal Kombat.
I
You gotta
know,
stay on
but
topic.
but this is stuck in my head.
You gotta stay on topic. We're on Dying Light now.
We didn't beat it.
Okay.
It was good. I'm trying to remember because we haven't played it in so long.
Because you won't buy Dying Light 2.
Yeah, because I didn't really like that.
Secret.
Oh
He
my
didn't like it
god,
because he played it on Series S before the FPS boost. So he played it in 30 frames and like 720p.
we haven't played Dying Light 1 in a year.
That's crazy. What did you think? Come on.
It was okay. I mean, I'm not necessarily a fan. It's like my main gripe with Breath of the Wild. I don't like weapons that break. It's kind of just like,
Okay. So?
I mean, the combat's good, movement's good. Don't like items are kind of eh. Skill trees okay. Having skill points abilities, it's a high beat. High beat
Yeah,
for me.
yeah, I was wow. I from how you were talking now, I thought you were gonna go like C, but no. I agree.
No,
I think
it's
it's a B tier game. It's good. I think personally, they were the same studio that made Dead Island. I think Dead Island's better. I'm really excited for Dead Island 2 coming out decently soon, sometime this year. I don't know, it got delayed. It's coming out in like April now instead of February or whatever. But
is was it? What's the other one? There's Dead Island, and then there's another one that like kind of zombie survival game. What was it
there's
called?
Dead Island, Left 4 Dead, Dead Rising,
Oh, I'm thinking of Dead Rising.
the one in the mall, and yeah, I like that one.
It was free with gold one time.
That one time that I was free with gold. Now
I got it.
this next game came free with your Xbox 360.
No,
Uno. I don't know. I don't know if you can really rate this as a video game, but I guess. Where would you put
it's
it?
it's it's okay. I mean, it's simple. It's a card game. It's a classic. So I mean, we could go right down the middle.
I'd
I
give it.
mean, we played it a
I
couple
wouldn't give it
times.
C. I'd give it B.
It's yeah, it's a B tier game. B
B
tier's
tier.
nice. It's nice in the middle.
Uh, I
Uh,
don't know if B tier's in the middle. C tier's like in the middle. Because
No,
S tier's
F
like
is
perfect, and then there's A, B,
A,
C, D,
C,
F.
D.
Like under C is bad, above C is good, C is average.
No, you got S tier the best, F tier the worst. So you take those two out, then you got A, B, C,
There's no
D.
middle then.
B, C. Okay, so B and C are middle. B is a good
D
middle.
is
C
upper
is a eh.
middle. Yeah, yeah, I guess. All right. Wow. We're getting up to some bangers, Corbin. Oh, actually, not not
Never,
yet. Not yet.
never mind. Not bangers.
This one we have both played because I remember you buying it in the past year-ish. The Escapist.
Okay. I liked it when I was younger, and then I went back to Escapist 2, and we played it a little bit, and it was okay. It's
Most
it's
of
it's a
my
easy.
experience with the game was actually just watching YouTube videos on it, to be honest. Because I just it came out around when I didn't have a good PC, didn't have a job or anything. I was living from my dad, was scared to ask to buy games because I just didn't like asking for money. I still don't, but so most of my experience was with YouTube. The YouTube videos were all super fun. I mainly watched Jacksepticeye. I still like him to this day. I don't care what any of you think of that, but I'd put it in B tier as well.
I was gonna go C tier.
D.
C.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll agree with you. I think it's
The
better
I
than that,
the
but
the ideas are all there. The game, everything's there. I just haven't given it enough shot for me to rate it higher.
that's fair. This is this next game, Corbin. This next game, one of the games of all time. You know what? Let me rephrase. One of the best games of all time. Easily.
Like,
If
that's
you
what
don't
you're
put
gonna
this in
say.
S tier, you're dumb. Portal 2.
Not in S tier. No, I'm just joking.
Phew.
Portal 2 was my first
You got
PC
me
game.
dying here.
Besides a LAN party I went to, the first PC game I've ever bought was Portal 2. Easy
Oh,
S tier.
really? That's surprising.
It was on sale.
I actually played it like within the past like 3 years for the first time ever. Yeah, I know, crazy. But man, I just loved it. Valve, make Portal 3.
Make Portal 3.
On God.
If they make it, it's because of us.
Yeah, facts. There's no other reason.
I know Gabe.
Yeah. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
One of those games where you buy it and you're like, man, I remember playing them as a kid. I'm gonna play it. I bought it. I bought the extra edition. Said the Skywalker Saga, right?
No, Complete Saga.
Oh well, then
The
I
OG
only have the Skywalker Saga.
The new one.
Yeah, well, I mean, it has the complete.
Really?
It's all of it, but I mean, I played it on the GameCube, I think.
That's surprising. I didn't expect you to not have that one played.
Well, I barely put 2 hours on the Skywalker Saga.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy. All right. I guess we're not rating that one. Damn.
I mean, you could still put it on the list. Just because I haven't played it doesn't mean
It's
that
at
it's
least
stopping.
A tier. I mean, no, but this is the 2Dudes1 Podcast tier list, Corbin. This isn't my tier list.
So I didn't play them in any specific order. So whatever order that they started you with, I think I did start it in movie order. So I think so I don't remember which saga I started with. But if it's any of the first ones in chronological order, I enjoyed it. I just never went back to it.
Now this game, it's kind of interesting where we're going here because this is one of the best mobile games of all time. I didn't even realize this would have mobile games in it. Well, I guess it had fucking Uno.
Clash Royale?
No. Geometry Dash. I love Geometry Dash.
That's the song.
Facts. It goes hard.
Jelly Cars is just better.
What the hell is Jelly Cars?
For all my OGs, you know.
If you know, you know.
And if you don't, well, now you know.
Oh, shit. If you don't know, now you know. True. So, I'd give it a B.
B.
Yeah.
Old mobile game. Oh, so much tapping can accomplish.
Sure. Now, next.
Like a Nintendo
crazy
games.
Game. It went crazy in the last, I think it was 2 years ago, it went crazy. And that is Mogus.
I never had friends to play Mogus, so I bought into the hype when it first happened, and then I only ever played.
Then you can count Among Us VR.
It was fun. I mean, I enjoyed VR more than I did the base game, but I never enjoyed a big lobby with friends before on the regular Mogus.
What are you saying?
So, D tier.
All right, facts. Where'd it go? Oh, there's. All right, let's scroll down. Next up, we have. What do we have actually? There's a lot of things up here that neither of us have. Either one of us haven't played or neither of us have played. Oh,
Lack of
there we
Nintendo
go.
games.
Oh shit, this is one of the best games of all time again. It just keeps happening. It just there's too many bangers on here.
Just gotta find it first.
Left 4 Dead 2.
Easy S tier.
Easy S tier, that's right. It's just
If
the fucking memories I have of that game. I think it came out on Xbox 360, right?
Mm.
That's actually where I played it originally. I
mm-hmm.
This is gonna be kind of a hot take, I feel like. I loved the versus game mode. Playing as the zombies and shit. I loved that. I know a lot of people I think a lot of people don't like that for some reason. I could be wrong. But that was one of my favorite things to do in the game.
I remember playing it as a kid. I had a friend that I always went over his house. You know who you are, Bryce, wherever you are. Shout out him, the homie.
Oh, fact.
That's where I experienced it. That's actually where I experienced Left 4 Dead. That was my first Valve game. Left 4 Dead 2 experienced at his house. I think Halo is where I experienced it first. And there was another game too. I can't remember.
Wow. You're crazy.
It's actually a funny story.
You're crazy.
I used to be big into YouTube and watching Let's Plays, and this is when Infamous Son 2 came out. And I didn't know that his brother didn't beat the game, so I was like, "Oh, did you get to the part where this?" And I said a spoiler,
Oh my.
and he was like 2 missions from beating the game, and I was like, "Oh no,
no!"
And I was like, "Nah." I tried to walk it back. It's like, "Nah, I'm just joking. That doesn't happen."
He did not believe you. All right, let's see. What do we have next up? I think you're big on this one, but I haven't really played too much of it. Castle Crashers.
I never played Castle Crashers.
Oh, okay. It was someone else then. It was my other hoe then. My other dude.
We'll have to talk later.
Let me see. Oh, we both love this game. I think both of us are putting this in S tier. I don't care if I skipped any over to get to this point. I might have. Enter the Gungeon.
The best roguelike of all time.
S tier. S tier.
Easy S tier. How many hours do I have?
Enter the Gungeon is the best roguelike of all time. The bosses, the just normal enemies, the characters you play as, the guns, he's got the End of the Gungeon vinyl up there.
Right.
It's just
Enter the gun.
It's just goated. I mean, I don't think there's much else we can say.
I have a lot more hours on it than I thought.
A lot more?
I have 80. I thought I had like 50. I have 80.
All right, let me see.
I'll play that soon.
I think we're going to wrap it up here soon, so let me try to see if I can find some bangers.
What I've noticed is that there's a lack of Nintendo representation. Unless you just haven't gotten to them.
Well, I found it. Let's see. Which one do I want to have you rate? Let's go
I'm a
with
Nintendo fan.
Mario Kart 8.
Deluxe or just 8? Because I never played 8.
Same shit.
It's different, but okay.
Deluxe.
With the inclusion of the new DLC maps, really good. It's fun. I mean, when we were doing the time trials when the first maps came out, it was good. It's all around Mario Kart fun. Not my favorite Mario Kart of all time. That's why I'm thinking it's an A tier. But my favorite Mario Kart of all time, both my favorite Mario Karts of all time would go in S tier.
I'll agree with you. I'll put it in A tier. It's just solid. It's solid fun. I mean, there's nothing really bad about it. There's just good.
The theme song of my favorite Mario Kart stuck in my head.
What did I? Oh shit! We gotta rate this one. Angry Birds. S tier.
Yeah, it really revolutionized mobile games. If you think about it,
I jokingly said S tier, but you said yeah.
I mean, think about it. It's on the same tier as Plants vs Zombies, where it's like
Oh,
it made the leap from mobile to
oh
console
no.
into its own movie. Oh no, you
I
just did not close it.
I lost it.
Angry Birds or everything.
Angry Birds. I lost
Oh
Angry
no.
Birds. All right,
I
well,
guess it.
just know it's an S tier. Oh, there it is. I found it. Roll up. Put that shit in S tier. Funny. It's kind of funny that it's an S tier. Now, this is my favorite of this of all time
I already know what it is.
because I haven't played any other ones.
I already
Super
know what it
Mario
is.
Odyssey.
Galaxy. Really?
I'd say it's my favorite. I haven't played
Oh, you'd
Galaxy
say
in so long.
Galaxy. Yeah, but you never beat Odyssey. Coming from a man who's beaten every 3D Mario game since 64, Odyssey for me is top 3.
And that puts it in.
S tier. It's an S tier Mario game, but there's 2 other better ones.
It
There's
is an
3
S
other
tier
better
game.
ones.
Now, let's get in a quick. Let me see.
Lightning round.
Lightning round. Yeah, let's do some lightning rounds. Actually, that's a good point. Gunfire Reborn.
Ever play Gunfire Reborn?
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, I was thinking of a different game. I was thinking of a completely different game. A tier.
A tier. All right, I'll agree with you. No explaining because it's lightning round. It's A tier. That's it. That's all there is to it. Super hot.
Can I include VR?
Sure.
A tier. If the game was longer, it'd be S tier.
True. I agree. Wow, we're just agreeing on everything. Jesus Christ. All right, you know what? Let's rate a bad one. Super Mario Party.
Which one?
Super Mario Party.
Is
The
that
original one for
the?
the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, ass. Never played it. Didn't buy it
True.
because it was ass.
True. F tier.
F. First F tier game.
First F tier game. Goat Sim.
Played it when it first came out. Don't remember. That's a U. That's up to
T
you
tier
where you
game.
put it. You haven't
Yeah.
actually played it. You haven't played Goat Sim 3
Animal
in a while.
Crossing New Horizons. Or whatever the Switch one is.
A tier game.
A tier. Agreed. Good game.
Played it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have Animal Crossing. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
A tier. Not my favorite Smash.
A tier. I agree. Wow. Can we argue on anything? Uh we're normally all the time no, you're wrong. What the hell? Battlefront 2.
I really only ever played it that one time with you guys.
Rate it.
So, F.
What the fuck? That shit's going in A tier. You're bugging. You're not a Star Wars fan. That's what it is.
Must be.
You just hate Star Wars, huh?
No.
No, it's pretty cool. All right. Let me pick one for the last one. Let's go with, since it's taken longer and longer to find them, you know.
What's the final game?
Final game or rating?
Final game of all time.
The final game of all time. I don't know whether to go with a funny one or a serious one.
Do both. It's Final 2.
Happy Wheels.
And
I'd give it A personally.
with everything, including YouTube content from people, it's an A tier game.
I agree. It's only not S tier just because it has some limits. I feel like everybody reached their limit with that game where they just were like, you know, got enough content out of this. All right, now let's do a serious one. Serious one. Serious one. Serious one. Serious one. I'm looking. I'm looking. Corbin, be entertaining while I'm looking.
Uh,
Talk about your favorite game of all time.
my favorite Mario game, Super
Okay.
Mario Sunshine.
Why?
Absolute classic, goated, movements fluid, built on top of Mario 64. I think the music is worse, but it's not worse as like it's bad. Mario 64's music is so iconic. Having a hard time.
You know what? Fuck it. The final game. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Remember buying it on my phone when it came out mobile, and I was scared. I don't like jump
Scared
scares.
little boy.
Jump scares get me, man. But it's iconic. It's getting knocked down to C tier because it ruined game theory.
God damn it, dude. We need to
It
stop
ruined.
rating things at the same tier, but I don't think it ruined game theory. I love the game theories on Five Nights at Freddy's. I think they're really entertaining and he's really
It's
thorough with them. I think you just don't like listening to FNAF lore and you find it cringe, even though it's really in depth and really good.
Just because it's in depth and good doesn't mean he has to make every video about it, though.
He doesn't. He made a video when it was necessary, when there was new lore or whatever.
It always felt like he was putting out videos about it.
Because there were that many theories and everything. The whole point of FNAF lore is he was so broad that anybody could think of a million different things. And you had to go like digging like crazy to like get lore and shit. And that's why it was so easy for Game Theory to put out so many videos. But I guess this is our final tier list. I guess I didn't really find a very good a good tier list to go off of, but because I feel like we're missing a lot of iconic games. Oh, excuse me. Whoa.
I think it's one of those things that we can revisit. We definitely just kind of like,
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily last minute topic, but it kind of was at the same time. And we're still getting the footing for this, so I feel like once we have time, we prepare, we get things right, get into more of a groove.
Yeah,
We're still finding our footing.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was fun.
I talked a lot more on this one than I did the last
one. So let's just go over the tier list real quick and see if we have any changes. S tier, we have Minecraft, Terraria, Gary's Mod, Portal 2, Left 4 Dead 2, Enter the Gungeon, Angry Birds.
I think it's getting knocked down to like A or B.
Yeah, it's gotta get knocked down to A. It does not belong with those other games. And Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple more games I wish we could have added on there. A lot more Nintendo games, but
yeah, what can you do? They just weren't in this list. No, they don't. A tier. Fortnite.
Okay.
Risk of Rain 2. Fall Guys.
No, but yes.
You know what? I'll agree with you. It doesn't belong with the other games
game
in there. Yeah, it's B tier.
S tier.
CS:GO.
I feel like CS:GO. I'm bugging. Bump it up to an S tier.
I told you.
I'm thinking about it. I love Counter.
It's just.
I'm just
it's
not
one
a
of the best
Counter-Strike
multiplayer games of all time.
Yeah, friends.
Yeah. Halo Master Chief Collection, so that's Halo 1 through 4.
I can agree with that.
GTA 5.
I think it should be higher, but I can agree with it.
I'm not moving that one. Apex Legends.
I think Apex Legends should be in S tier as well, but
Definitely not. It does not
better than
belong with
Fortnite.
Minecraft, Terraria, Portal 2.
It's the best. It's the best
It's the
battle
best
royale.
it's the best battle royale, and battle royales are only A tier and below.
It's like the only thing people played for like 3 years.
Yeah, it sucked.
No, I understand. I used to be obsessed with battle
they
royales.
I
They lost their
understand too.
charm.
I think they're really fun, like, but we just played so much of them.
How many 4K badges can you get
For
before you just get burnt out?
real. So we're continuing on with A tier. We have A tier is our biggest row. Mario Kart
Really, I
8,
thought B was.
Mario Kart 8, Gunfire Reborn, Super Hot, Animal Crossing, Smash Ultimate, Battlefront 2,
Just keep going. When I don't like something, I'll let you know.
Battlefront 2.
No, it's
I'll
not
put
an
it
A
down to
tier
B
game.
tier for you only because it had a bad launch. Happy Wheels
Like all E games.
and
Keep
Angry
going.
Birds.
Angry Birds. I just every time you say Angry Birds, it needs to get knocked down one. Dude. It is not an A tier.
I
It
think it's
is
A
not an
tier.
A tier.
It was literally like revolutionary, and I know I've said that word a lot. It's kind of funny. In mobile gaming, it was like the first huge mobile game. I feel like.
Jelly cars.
I don't know what that. B tier. So
You
let's
don't.
just
You
move on.
never.
No.
You
Let's
never
just
played
no.
Jelly cars.
Dude, you want to tell me about jelly cars? Tell me
Later.
about jelly cars. What is it?
It's a game,
What do you
dude.
do?
It's a 9 out of 10 on Steam.
What do you do?
It's a driving and platforming puzzle game that was released on iOS. And your car, like I don't remember, you'd like pick parts for your car and you'd design your car and you'd go through levels and like if the part
Hill
was
climb
too
racing is
small,
better.
you get squished and then you'd go under it. It was
Hill
actually
climb
really
racing
cool.
better.
You're tweaking.
Hill climb racing is fire.
Like $8.
All right, let's just B tier. Let's just move on from fucking jelly cars.
Good.
B tier. Roblox.
Okay. Yeah.
Borderlands 3.
Yeah.
Team Fortress 2.
Bump it up one day.
I'm gonna agree. Black Ops 3.
Fine where it is.
Dying Light 1.
Fine where it is.
Uno. Geometry Dash. Oh.
Bump those both down.
Okay.
At least to me.
Mogus.
Yep.
Goat Sim.
Yeah.
And these two are new additions to B tier. Fall Guys and Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Okay. C tier. Rainbow Six Siege.
Bump it up one to me, but you can keep it there if you want. Because of Jaxie. He's so funny.
I'll bump it up one only because it had a while where it was good. If we were rating for how all of these are to play today, I feel like this list would be completely different. But all right, new C tier, I guess. The Escapists.
Good.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Uno and Geometry Dash.
Yep. I know they are.
D tier. Nothing.
Yeah, I figured.
F tier, Super Mario Party. And then there's some in, I don't know, never played, which we don't really have to list off.
Yeah.
They've probably seen a lot of the games as I scroll down through these, and they're like, how haven't they played this? But, because there's like Red Dead 2, which neither of us have beat, so I didn't say it. Beat Saber, which I don't think you've played. It Takes Two, which you haven't played. Doom Eternal, we both haven't played. Hades, I haven't beat. I don't think you've played it.
I
There's
should
a
have
lot
spent
of
it.
really iconic games that we just haven't gotten to yet.
I'm sad. I forgot that today was the last day of the summer or the winter sale, and I
Yeah.
had $9 in my account. I was gonna buy Doom Eternal, and I forgot
Oh
to.
no! Good thing it's on Game Pass.
True.
True. Facts. That'll about wrap it up for us. I think. I mean, we have this little tier
It,
list. We'll
it was
do.
an
It was an enjoyable podcast. I think it was probably uh the most structured one we've had so far.
I think it was structured, but I think it's niche if people don't want to listen to us talk about specific games for an
Yeah,
hour.
we understand. We understand.
So it'll be interesting. I mean, it'll be interesting when we find like different topics to keep it going and keep it refreshing. Throw
Yeah.
some jokes in there and whatnot. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was enjoyable. It went by fast, anyways, for me.
It did, yeah. Already been an hour. Yeah.
Whoa,
This is
you're
our
dating the podcast. You're not allowed to do that.
Oh shit. My bad.
Totally didn't say anything
this is
about
our
this.
tier list. If we have any audio listeners, this isn't really on any audio only platforms yet, but we'll get there.
Got to work out the RSS feed.
Whoa. Don't talk about behind the scenes stuff. Don't date the podcast.
I totally didn't reference the Steam Winter Sale ending today or anything.
That's funny because in the first or second episode, you were like, I totally didn't mention the Steam Winter Sale starting today.
That's so funny.
Wow. Funny reference. I got it.
He did it.
We're gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like
This has
and
been an
subscribe.
episode. This is an episode
Whoa.
of all time.
I'm selling out.
Wait, whoa.
Smash that like button if you liked. Hit that subscribe button for more. And as always, we're 2Dudes1
podcast.
See you guys next Friday.